Hey Libra, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm happy to have you and I'm happy to be here for you as well. I'm really looking forward to doing your tarot card reading for you. It's going to be for the week of March 31st to April 6th of 2021, and it's going to be a vast reading for all the scale people out there, the Justice Department. So this reading applies if you have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra. Or you can also apply this tarot card reading to wherever you have Libra in your birth chart. And Libra, I hope you guys had an amazing full moon as well in Libra on the 28th. I hope that treated you well. And I just hope you guys are doing great wherever on the planet you're hanging out, wherever you are this week. And for this week too, Libra, I will be doing the Vitruvian Man layout for you guys. It's a 12-card spread. If you're unfamiliar with that one, I did it on the channel last week. I really enjoy it a lot. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with it, Libra, it's 12 cards. And basically what we're going to do is we'll go around the first time and we'll lay out 6 cards for you to set the scene. And then we'll take another loop around and we'll get another 6 cards for you to get some more information and some more clarity for you. So, this is for Libras. March 31st to April 6th of 2021 for the Justice Department. Looking forward to seeing what the cards have to say for you this week, Libra. And again, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Whatever you're up to, whatever's going on in your life right now. We're going to take a little peek and see here what the cards have to say to you. And just remember to Libra, that just because the cards say these things, that doesn't mean things can't change because everybody's got free will. So just a friendly reminder there for you. This is for Libra, March 31st to April 6th of 2021. This is for Libras. Okay, I think the cards are ready for you, Libra. I'm going to do one last shuffle, and then we will cut the deck, and we will get to your reading. For the Libras. Oh, perfect. All right. Let's cut the deck for you, Libra. There we be. We're ready. Okay, let's get rolling on your reading, Libra. The first card we need for you is what you're thinking about. So first loop around here, we're going to grab 6 cards. And where we're starting? Up in the brain, up in the Libra noggin here. What are you guys thinking about this week, Libra? Let's get a card for you. Let's jump in here. What are the Libras thinking about this week? What are you guys thinking about here? One card, please. We'll see. Sometimes I know with you guys you can get double cards because of the dual scales. I find that in the reading. So what's going on with Libra this week? What are you guys thinking about here? All right. Okay. All right. This is a little bit of a challenging one, Libra. You got the 9 of Swords. This is your energy, Libra, or Gemini, or Aquarius. You guys are very stressed out. At least that's what you're thinking about here. This is a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. For some of you, too, you are probably not sleeping very well at night, possibly having nightmares, maybe nightmares, perhaps for some of you as well, so much so as night terrors. That is if you're even sleeping at all. This is very, very stressful energy, possibly a lot of emotions attached to this as well. And I know that your full moon, or I mean everybody's full moon, but the last full moon in Libra that we had was very much about self-love, you know, and really releasing anything that doesn't work for you anymore. So this could be also you still releasing that, you know, working on that as well, releasing those emotions, getting, because that can be releasing something and letting something or someone go, whatever this is for you. That can be difficult. It can take a little while. So that's definitely what's on your brain, what you guys are really thinking about here. And for some of you, it could be manifesting outwardly as well, because thoughts do become things, of course. And just remember too that it's not going to last forever. This isn't going to last forever. But you guys are probably very energy drained as well too from a lack of sleep, and it's very worried too. I'm sensing that a lot of you are very, very, very worried and very concerned. We're gonna keep going. because we'll come back around and we'll get some more clarity on that. But that's a toughie. It's nothing you can't handle, though. Libra, you guys are cardinals after all. So let's go over to your right foot now. This is where you are firmly planted. This is where you are firmly planted, Libra. Where are the Libras firmly planted here? Wow. Yeah, you guys are going through a healing here. You got the Three of Swords. You got it in reversal though, so that's nice. Because these two, straight out the get-go, Libra, these are two of the most challenging, these are very challenging cards here, just in the whole entire deck. I really like for you that this Three of Swords is in reversal, which means, again, you guys are, you're, for a lot of you, the worst is behind you. The worst has already happened. You're still feeling the after effects of that, of course, because it can take a while to fully detach and, you know, work your way through that and heal from some sort of loss. For some of you as well, it could have been a romantic partner loss, or going through a breakup. More or less words here for you. Definitely. But I'm sensing here that this has happened. This has already transpired. Again, you're just dealing with the after effects of it right now, because the Three of Swords, while it is the most challenging card in the, not the most challenging, one of the most challenging cards. I swear I'm going to get it together, Libra. One of the most challenging cards in the entire deck. When it's in reversal like this, again, you've already been through the hardest. You've already been through that. You've already been through the gut-wrenching, the sadness, the sorrow. Of course, it's still lingering, of course, but the worst of it is over. So you can really work on letting that go and healing yourself here, which is definitely what you're doing. Easier said than done, of course. For some of you, especially not being with this person anymore, going through a breakup, I can see that's took a lot out of you. Very much so. Possibly somebody that you were in a relationship with for a very, very long time. We'll see as we keep going. But again, you've been through the swords stabbing you through the heart. You've already been through that. So now you can really focus on the sunny skies ahead, the clouds parting after that. It still doesn't make it, you know, quote unquote easy. It's still difficult, but I can definitely see why you have a lot of stress and, again, sleepless nights, because I'm sensing for someone, this is a big shock to your system. Possibly you even lived together, you were very serious, and now lonely nights because you're single bed or you're sleeping by yourself here. Not for everybody, but for someone. You were sharing your life with somebody, and now that's no longer the case. It's only 2 cards. I'm picking that up for somebody, though. We'll keep going. Obviously, we're going to keep going now. Let's go to your left hand and see what you should be focusing on here, Libra. Oh, that's just what I'm seeing. Yeah. Oh, yep. You're healing yourself here. You got the 5 of Cups. This is disruption for sure, and especially on the emotional front. You guys are very no blame, no judging. This is just what I'm seeing. Just a friendly reminder there. I don't think I say that enough. I'm just saying what I see here and what I feel. No judging at all in any way, shape, or form. So the 5 of Cups is, you're very focused right now on the loss. For some of you, this is very fresh here. It could be kind of happening right now, even with the 5 of Cups, where what you should be focusing on is, I mean this nicely, but instead of focusing on what you've lost, the things that didn't work out, you have to come to the realization that you didn't lose it all. This is just a cycle, a life cycle. Easier said than done, of course, but not all of your cups spilled over. For some of you, just because you're not in this relationship anymore, or whatever is causing this, whatever this was in the upright position, something that you lost that made you very sad, heartbreak, sorrow, to where now, again, you're still thinking about it, you're very worried about it, you're up at night, just stressed out about it. Whatever that is for you, realize, like, you have more to work with here. Those cups that didn't work out, they spilled over, you can even pick those up and fill them again. And it's really focusing your energy here on the fact that you didn't lose it all. You didn't lose it all. Yeah, some stuff didn't work out, but you got more to work with. Like, look at the cat there. Not even realizing, they're still hungry. They licked off those bowls in the back. They're clean. But look at that. Look at the two in front of them. There's still some little treats in there that they're not even seeing. Easier said than done, of course, but realize not all is lost here, Libra. We're going to go over to your right hand now. This is what you have been working on here in the recent past. The Devil. Capricorn energy. These cards, they get the point across, but they are just, I hope you guys enjoy them. They're very whimsical and fun. So even though the message can be kind of, you know, whatever, but the dog there, okay? This is Capricorn energy. This is a major arcana card. You guys are feeling very, very restricted in the recent past here. Very caged in for some of you, and very bonded to a person or a situation. So now that you're not with that person or in that situation anymore, of course, that's a hard thing to go through. And especially for those of you that were in a relationship with somebody, and perhaps a Capricorn, perhaps. And this is a major arcana card here. So it's a universal moment here, a universal shift. Yeah, for somebody here, it was like you were with this person for a very, very long time. So much so that really it was kind of like you guys were bonded, you know, melded together, because that's sort of what happens when you're in a relationship, right? Like two become one in a sense, and very much feeling restricted and held back. And like I said, in a cage, and even feeling as if too, you were like shackled to this person or this situation, when in reality, yes, that's how it seems, but the shackles were loose. You could have wiggled them off. Feeling as if you were in a cage, caged in, you could open the door and get out. We're going to come back to that one, but that's what's been going on. And I can see too why, again, this loss, this sorrow, this healing, but you're seeing the silver lining here right now. Whatever that was, it was something in your life probably for a very, very long time. So that's difficult. Letting go of something. Releasing it, really. Something or someone that you were very attached to here with the Devil. And look at how the dog is too, which is a reminder that that is like a mischievous card. And it's like, for somebody out there, it was maybe like you wanted to train this person, to teach them, but you can only teach them so much. They only have a mental capacity for so much, for somebody out there. Perhaps you were trying to mold your partner or mold someone for a while to really hold on to it and make it work, but you can't do that. And now a realization of that. For somebody out there, it was like you were with this person for a while, problems, but you really thought that, you know, you could teach them a certain way. But again, you can only do that so much. Let's see where you're going, Libra. Let's go to your left foot here. Where are you going here? Where are the Libras headed in the near future? This landed cross. Interesting. It literally landed cross, like it's stuck. I'm sitting cross-legged, like between my feet and my leg there. The Five of Wands. Competing for something here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. This is your second five right underneath the Five of Cups, like this mini Celtic cross moment. Celtic, however you say it. To each their own, I guess. I've read both ways. If anybody's watching this and wants to tell me what is like the official way to say it, Celtic or Celtic, because I've read both. Just interesting little side quip there. Now, with the Five of Wands, yeah, it's like you're fighting with yourself to really like let go of this situation and move on and like heal yourself. That's really what I'm seeing there. Fighting for, and not like fighting, but standing your ground here when you have a lot of energies coming at you too. And it's like playing to win in a sense here. It's some sort of happy competition, but it definitely has, when it landed cross like that, it's got the potential to take a turn here. If again, you're playing to win, you're standing your ground, you're competing, happy competition. But when it landed cross like this, and it was like this, it leads me to believe there's almost an energy where it's like it could take a turn. Having a conversation, with a lot of people, or it's really, you're trying to stick up for yourself here. For a lot of you too, it's competing with yourself here, like really healing yourself and letting this situation go in the past. Releasing, seriously, from the full moon too in Libra on the 28th. Definitely feeling the effects of that. You can still feel it after a full moon up to like a week, you know, 10 days. So we're going to go to the universal message now, because we're going to come back to that Five of Wands that's crossing, that fire energy here. It's just like at any point in time, it could get bad here. Perhaps for some of you, talking to an ex. I could see for someone dividing, you were living together, so you still kind of have to talk to them to, you know, divide up some things. We're going to keep going. Let's get the universal message for you here, Libra. We'll wait until our second time around here. Sensing that, though, and seeing that for somebody here. This one landed cross as well for you. It landed face down, so I'm not sure what it is, but let us see. Ah, the Page of Wands landed cross for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. I'm getting that you hold the cards here on your situation. Do you want it to go well in the near future? You want everybody to get along? You kind of hold the key here, is what I'm seeing and feeling here, Libra, on your situation. Or do you want to be the bearer of bad news and resentful about a situation, with the Page of Wands crossing as the universal message? The scales can tip in any way, is what I'm sensing here. And you have control of that situation. That's really what I'm sensing here in our first loop around. If you want to stand your ground and, you know, you're playing to win in a nice way. You're being competitive, but in a respectful manner. You have that ability here where you're going with the five of Wands. Do you maybe want to make somebody quote unquote pay for this, or feel the heartbreak and sorrow that you were feeling? Getting a little bit of revenge, so to speak. I could also see that. It's all depending on you, where it's turning into a little bit of an argument, a bloodbath here in a sense, where again, it was happy competition that is now turned kind of evil here and nasty with other people, individuals. Fire signs where people, passion, you know, fire all over the place. You hold the key here is what I'm seeing in the near future. And with the Page of Wands, playing nice here. Playing nice. Again, still standing your ground, focusing on your toy there, but doing it in a nice and pleasant way. Perhaps for some of you too, remembering your karma, which has to do with the Justice card, which is your card in the tarot. And again, when this is crossing, the Page of Wands in reversal. Somebody not so charming. Bad news also associated with the Page of Wands in reversal. Somebody that doesn't fit in, so to speak. Somebody that has kind of lost their path. Somebody, and it's also a sneaky energy, but the Page of Wands also, Libra, in the upright position indicates very good news. Almost like divine timing. A mini divine intervention here in a sense. In reversal, not so good news. And it could indicate somebody too that is just untrustworthy, kind of smarmy in a sense too. So what I'm seeing here again with those two crosses, like it's all up to you here. We're gonna go on our second loop around here. We're gonna dive a little bit more, dive deeper in here, but you can get a lot just from this. So I'm gonna take a sip of tea. It might be a long one, Libra. Cheers. Take another sip. Thanks. Or gulp, you know. Thanks, Libra. All right. Let's go back up to the Nine of Swords. A lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of worry here. I can see why. Because it's like two. That also, I could see that being associated with, because you almost know that it could go either way. That you're, you know, you're the captain of this ship here. Tipping your scales in either direction. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Ah. Look at this. You got the Scorpio energy. Death card in reversal. There's resistance here. There's resistance. For somebody here, it's like you do want to get even with this in this situation. You do want to get even. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, Libra, but there's an astrologer that made a zodiac mafia with 3 signs in the zodiac that should never be trifled with, that should never be crossed. And you're one of them, where you can really go out of your way. And it's not going out of your way to you, because it's just to you. Getting even, in a sense. But with the Death card in reversal next to the 9 of Swords there, it's resistance on coming full circle here. You are going through a death and rebirth here. There is a metamorphosis, a change that is happening here for you. Freeing yourself again, liberating yourself from that cage, from whatever was restricting you, whatever situation you were leashed to. It's all here for you to really, but there's resistance in letting that go completely. I see for some of you, there's some unfinished business here for that you believe needs to happen. But there is resistance to this death and rebirth here with that. It's kind of like it's all in your control here. Again, you're the captain of the ship here. You are your own judge and jury by this situation. So the longer you resist it here, the longer you stay in this situation, my ear just started ringing too, like, the longer you're going to feel this way before just letting it go. All in your own time too, because you are a cardinal sign, so you initiate changes. I'm sensing for some of you though, you do want to get even with this person, or, you know, have them have their just desserts, being the judge and jury of this situation, because again, it's justice to you. Let's go to the 3 of Swords in reversal. You are healing though. You are. I'm seeing too, your mind and your heart want to kind of do different things as well. It's all about that duality within you and your scales too. You're finding it hard to balance them out right now, struggling with that. But there is a change here for you. And look at that. The sunny skies ahead that I was talking about too. The sun back there. It is there. Why is the 3 of Swords in reversal for you? Where you're firmly planted. Got a few. All right. I'm going to take all of these in this spot. All right. And yeah, you're going through something here. But you're going to come out of it okay. That's what you want there. Okay? So the 3 of Swords, where you are right now in reversal, you are healing yourself from heartache, sorrow, and loss, possible betrayal for some of you as well. You're seeing the silver lining though with that, realizing again, this is in the past. It's already happened. With that, you got the Queen. Well, it doesn't matter what order these. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I'll show the other one to you here. With that, you got the Queen of Cups in reversal. Definitely emotionally unstable right now. Yeah. And with that 9 of Swords too, very, 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 for some of you too, you might be going through some sort of little episode right here, you know, mental, emotional episode, feeling very emotionally drained, not feeling like yourself. Your psychic senses are also off, not feeling in tune. You're working on healing yourself though and getting yourself back to normal with the Queen of Cups here. Very emotionally unstable energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and it's almost unloving in a sense. So I'm still sensing that for somebody out there, you do want to get even, serve the just desserts. And with that, you got the Lover's card in reversal, another major arcana card too, like the Death card, like the Devil card. They're major moments here. You're going through it. For a lot of you, this had to do with some sort of relationship that did not work out here. And it could have felt like a soulmate to you. It possibly could be a Gemini. This is the Gemini card. It's some sort of decision that didn't work out, a relationship, just a decision in general, you choosing a path, and it wasn't necessarily the right one, because now you're dealing with the after effects of that. And it could have been the right one for a long time, but it's the end of that cycle, going through a cycle. And after that, you got the Queen of Pentacles. And again, look at the Sun there in reversal, you know, in both of these cards here. There is a fresh beginning here for you. Again, you hold the keys, Libra. You're the judge and the jury of your situation here. But there's sunny skies ahead should you, you know, whenever you're ready, again, whenever you initiate that change because of your cardinal mode. But you're going to come back into your own there. I see that because you got the Queen of Pentacles there. Stable energy. Stable energy. She's going to work her way slowly and methodically through that maze to get the treat, to get the reward. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy there. So you are going through a healing here. Letting something go and releasing something. Let's go back to the Five of Cups. Again, you got to realize you didn't lose all here, Libra. Yes, some things didn't work out, but not everything spilleth over, and you can keep going when you choose here. For some of you, you are feeling, I was just going to say, and then the card that came out kind of goes along with this. I believe that a lot of you, it's hard for you to make decisions sometimes because, again, you want the scales to be even. You know, you want them tipped in your favor. So any little movement, there's a risk of, again, the scales being, whoa, all over the place. And that can make you hesitant at times to make choices and to do things. You do eventually do it. But, yeah, and right now, again, it's all in your hands here. Should you choose, I'm willing to let go, I'm moving forward, then you're going to do it. It's going to happen. But again, the longer I have to really stick it to this person here, not wallowing so much, and for some of you too, you're definitely, it's on your time, you're healing on your own path here. But yeah, it's kind of like the minute you really decide to really release it and let it go, all is here for you so far as what I'm seeing. And you got the Magician in reversal. So again, you're not manifesting things the way that you want right now because you really have to, this like unfinished business of really letting somebody go or a situation go. And for others of you, that full release will come when you do finally make someone pay the price here. For some of you, that's part of the journey here because that's just what you're doing. That's your MO. But the Magician in reversal, with the Five of Cups there, it's just when you realize I got more to work with here, it's all within me to make that happen. And the longer and whenever you choose to realize that and do it, you can get anything you want here because you have it all within you. But for somebody too here, it's a realization that or maybe a moment of checking yourself and being like, is it really worth my time and energy to make this person pay? Like, are they actually really worth all of that energy for me? For somebody. But that's all about manifesting here. Very powerful card. It's in the reversal position, so you're not getting what you want right now. And also, too, thoughts become things. So if you keep thinking about negativity, that's what the universe is going to keep giving you, so to speak. Anyway, let's go back to the Devil. In the recent past, you feeling very caged in, very bonded to a situation here. Very much so. Why is the Devil here for Libra? Yeah, because you were in, it was a situation or a relationship that you really put a lot of time and effort into. I could see also why you didn't want to leave that, because your scales were balanced out for a very long time. It was something stable for you here in the recent past, but again, it's all about life. Life's all about cycles, right? End of one, because you got the Eight of Pentacles with that. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy here. It's very hardworking. It's due diligence. Could have been a Capricorn here in your recent past. Or you could have that in your chart maybe as well. I could see why you didn't want to let that go. For somebody here, you possibly got broken up with. It wasn't your decision, per se. But you definitely didn't want to let that go, and you wanted to stay in that situation because it was something that you put a lot of time and effort into. So maybe for some of you too, you didn't even realize that you were kind of caged in, and there is more here. And that's why those major arcana cards come in. Again, it's a universal moment to kind of help move the situation along and guide the way, universe guiding you really. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them so far. We're going to go back to this 5 of Wands now, where you're going. Again, it's all standing your ground in a nice way, like not playing nice, but let's get more answers here. Where you're going. Okay. Yeah, it's all in your hands here with the Page of Pentacles in reversal. And for some of you too, it's going to be kind of maybe a tough pill to swallow that you're not necessarily going to get an apology. Some of you are wanting. You probably deserve it. Perhaps you're expecting it and it's not coming in. And it could be a realization too that started something in the past that just didn't work out and it wasn't meant to be. And this also can represent a person that has kind of lost their way on their path, but then they veered off very distracted. Because you're dealing with something here. You're dealing with this change here. This rebirth, really. Again, the death and renewal. Happiness is there when you choose to see it and do it. And you guys are going to do that. And again, this Page of Pentacles can also have to do with you maybe not getting some money not coming through, and it could have to do with not getting an apology either, just having to realize that as well. But you will be letting this go and releasing this on your timetable here. I do see that, because look at the next one that came out with that. The Star. Your wish coming true. And look at it's crossing the Page of Wands. It's Aquarian energy here. So Libra, your wish can come true here. You can make it out okay. It can be good news. It can all be good. You can stay optimistic here. And this is a major arcana card here. Again, Aquarius energy. This is your wish coming true here. In the universal spot here. So it's almost like where you're going, a mini Celtic cross moment, a realization, somebody's not coming through here. You did veer off from the path. For others of you, finding your way back here, it's all up to you. You have it all within you. You have to realize that and like do that. And knowing that and doing it too, putting those two things together, because some of you, I do believe you do know that and you realize that, but then doing it. And you, again, on your time, because you're a cardinal, you initiate that change. So the Star with the Page of Wands and the universal message here. Stay optimistic. This is a reminder. There's faith for the future. Your wish can come true. What you've been wishing on here. Getting back to happiness here. Your scales being back in balance. And with the Page of Wands again crossing there, it's just like it's all in your hands here. You choose now. You make it happen. Good news coming your way. Staying focused on the toy, on the dream here, on the wish. It's all within you. You can do it. All right. Okay, here we go. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Libra. Yeah, you're going through something here, but again, sometimes you just gotta get a little nudge from the universe to help you make your decision. And you guys do make them eventually. All right, all on your timing. And underneath the deck, I just want to show you, you got the 10 of Wands in reversal, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. There's a new beginning here for you. This is the undercurrent of the entire reading here. You're dropping something. You're releasing it here. It's not meant to be anymore. It doesn't no longer serve you. It's there. The 10 of Wands. And it'd been for a long time. For some of you out there too, a relationship that you had been in, it just run its course here. But you had been in it for a long time. And then underneath this, what's lurking underneath here for you, Libra? Look at this. You got the 6 of Pentacles. There is balance here for you underneath it all. Stability, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, having more than enough treats, an equal exchange of giving and receiving, feeling more charitable, feeling more like you again, where, again, your scales are in balance. I love that for you. So that's underneath it all. And again, you're in control here. You're in the driver's seat. And all on your time and all in due time. And I just, again, the star is here for you. Another major arcana card. So, all right, Libras, I hope you enjoyed this. This was a long one. Whoa. So thanks for the ride. And thanks for being here too. Thanks for liking, sharing, and commenting, and subscribing, of course, too. And just know, Libra, I'm always here for you. And until next time, I am sending you all the good vibes. So take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.